I think we just stayed with it all game. You know, we didn't get too high, didn't get too low. Um, you know, when they scored it, tied up, next shift, next rotation of guys that came out, they, you know, didn't try to get it back. We just you know kept playing the kind of game that you know we you know our coaching staff put in front of us. You know, which is you know forecheck and putting the pucks deep.
I think Nate mentioned last night, like comes into a team that won Stanley Cup last year, had to integrate himself into the teams. What have you learned about him over the course of the season, and how has he kind of meshed with everyone over the course of the year?
He fit in great right away, and you know he's an easy guy to get along with, and you know he's a hard worker, so he fits in great in our system. You know he had a big night last night. I'm very happy for him.
You sit near him and fueled him quite a bit. You feel like he fit in right away? It seemed like he did.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, he fit in pretty well, and he's an easygoing guy. Um, you know, talks too much a little bit sometimes, but you know, I like that. You know, sometimes you know you're a little bit tired in the morning, and you come into the locker room, and then all you need to do is just hear this guy's voice, and you know sometimes it just brings a smile on your face. Sometimes,
Hard to get him to stop, right?
sometimes I say.
Dmitry, with your guys with the penalty kill, obviously they scored on their reverse power play right at the very end, but the other two guys were able to shut them down. When your penalty kill is working, what's so effective about it? What do you guys do that makes your penalty kill so effective?
Well, I think just you know anticipating plays and make sure nobody's kind of hanging behind. You know, we have a kind of mindset where one guy goes, you know, everyone goes. So we got to stick to that structure, and blocking shots. That's very key. And of course, you know, Bobby's has to be our best penalty killer, which he was last night. So.
And you guys have been playing obviously for a good bit without Aaron Ekblad. What do you think you guys have learned about your blue line depth without him, and what kind of boost is going to be when he comes back in Game 3?
Um, it's going to be a big boost. You know, he's a guy that plays a lot of minutes and plays against top lines. Um, really solid player. Um, you know, without him in the lineup, we had to go through different rotations, different pairings. But you know, everybody can step up and play big minutes. You know, we have the people in the room that can you know fill this role, and that's what we've been doing.
Do you think that maybe having him miss the 18 games in the regular season forced you guys into some different combinations that maybe you wouldn't have tried out? That maybe that's beneficial down the road.
Yeah, for sure. You know, any injuries can happen in the playoffs, and guys could be playing with different partners. So yeah, I think it's great that you know we've got to try different pairings for you know extended period of time to see how it works. But yeah, that's like I said, it's great.
What kind of things you have to do when you're playing without a big minute guy like Aaron Ekblad, and you're playing against this Lightning team that has a lot of speed and a pretty dangerous offense? And what you guys had to do to kind of take the danger out of them?
Um, just they limit their scoring chances. You know, they're a good team that can score off the rush. You know, it's a five-man defending mentality. You know, not just the defensive core, the forwards. You know, everybody help each other out, make sure they're not flying through the neutral zone and entering our zone with speed. Um, yeah, I think that's the key.